It's Chuck here. We're back with Milton Daily Homes, our big weekend roundup on Monday, and the first one up is 1487 Maple, number 307. It's 249, pretty much in line with what other ones are selling for, bigger and smaller. Two bedroom, one washroom. You got a nice looking kitchen here. Only one washroom though, might hurt them. And the other thing is that it's not tiled in there. It's like a bath fitter. It's a one-piece setup in the bathroom. Probably get a good view of the escarpment. You're on the third floor, and you're overlooking a subdivision. You're looking west, so you probably get a pretty nice shot there. And the sun would set in that direction too. Very nice. Fulton, nice big backyard, 289. It's a bungalow, 2+1, and there's some shots of the yard. You look inside, you got some hardwood floors, you got a kitchen there. A little bit more old-fashioned, obviously. Now, I'd be real interested to see when this home was built, because if it's before the mid-50s, mid-1950s, the basements weren't designed to be habitable. They were called cellars, right? So they leak. So it'd be real interesting to see with this one when it was built. It would be somewhere around that time frame, and but I'll tell you, good value for the money. 1626 Cartwright. This is a Brandon Amesbury. It's 1130 square feet. Carpet on the main. Really nothing special on the first two floors. It's about an 8-year-old home, and the walls are still basically white. The basement's kind of plain. Everything is just kind of, I don't know if condition-wise if it's going to grab those first-time buyers, but with the finished basement, it sort of has some good value points. 297.9, you're competing. There's a couple models like this that have more upgrades, but not a finished basement. Granite counters, hardwood floors, all that stuff. They look really good. Kerr Trail, Prosser, that kind of stuff. So next one up is 66 Barton. This is a Chuck pick. This looks great on paper. 3-bedroom, 2-washroom. And when you look inside, you got some, sort of plain stuff inside. One kitchen, two kitchens. If this is an investment property at 309, it's amazing. 66 by 134 foot lot. There could be a lot of space. You got a garage there. I would really like to have a look at this one myself. I think it's a great, great deal if it is an investment. 926 Burroughs, 319. I saw this one on the weekend. Emery model, 1375 square feet, hardwood floors, pass-through windows, all that stuff. Great main floor layout. You've got good sized bedrooms. You've got 2-car parking in the driveway. 319, very attractive price. Another great Chuck pick. 829 Scott, busier street, and right across from a school actually. So it hurts the location here. Lighter color hardwood. It's called a Bolton model townhome, just under 1,300 square feet, 12 something. Bedrooms are all good size. It's a smart layout. But at 319, I think there's better deals. So talk about some of the ones in similar price categories. For example, I would take the one previous to this any day, and twice on Sundays, as they say. 292 Elmwood, no pictures yet. 329, 3-bedroom, 1 washroom, one full on the main level. It's a bungalow, no garage here. I need to see the pictures to really comment on it, but they're not taking offers before April 18th. 290 Andrews is 334.9. It's 3-bedroom, 3-washroom. This one backs onto Thompson, so you will hear the road. It's a 100-foot lot. But when you look at the size of it, finished basement, 1865 square feet, lots of space in this one. And it's 1865 of living space, so it's a big difference. So 1865 includes the basement when they talk about total living space, but typically square footage refers to the main and upper levels, doesn't refer to the garage. It's the living space on the two main floors. 120 Manley Lane, 349, and this was one of those front backdoor ones where there's actually two different entrances. There's no real backyard typically in these, but with this one it's got that pie-shaped property, and so there's a lot of space in this one here. Finished basement here, 1,900 square feet, all actually 2,000 is what they say. 1260 Lamont, 362.9. Huge piece of land beside. You could almost build another home here. No pictures inside. There's a virtual tour. These ones without that premium lot typically sell in the sort of 325 to 340 range. I don't know if they're the best value for your money. They do have a walkout basement finished, which is nice, but I'm not a big fan. I'd rather have like a more of a 2-story home, lots of stairs. 548 Duncan Lane. If you type in Duncan on Google, it won't show up. It's this street right here in Milton Trail, so Derry and Bronte, and then you've got all the commercial stuff. That's the train tracks right there. So there's 2 on Duncan from today's list. This one's by far the better deal. It's a little bit smaller, but you got dark hardwood in the kitchen, very popular. I hear a lot of people want that. Me personally, I go for more of a mid-tone brown. It's more classic. Carpet on the stairs, but you do have the dark stain. and 125-foot lot, but I'll tell you, there is no separation between you and the train tracks. I wouldn't live there personally at all, but it's a nice home inside. 840 Edison, I really like this one. Big pie-shaped lot. It's on a quiet street. The kitchen's pretty horrendous, I'll be honest. It really is. The counters are different colors and the cabinets don't match. You go to IKEA, you put a new kitchen in this one, you polish it up a little bit. You got some great windows there. The roof's in good shape. The furnace is in good shape. It's a really good quality home. Finished basement here, 4 bedrooms upstairs, all good size. I really, really like this one. 610 Elliott, the reason I include this one is it's sold in 2 hours. I tried to see it on the weekend, and literally I was about 10 minutes late for my appointment. I called the agent, he goes, hey look, it's already sold. So there you go. If something is good, it's going to sell fast in today's market. So that's my little sort of get somebody on your side. This stuff is not appearing on MLS.ca. You got to be faster than that. 260 Duncan Lanes, 379.9. Another Duncan Lane fronting onto train tracks. And the inside looks okay. 1,900 square feet. I look at a home at 862 Luxton. It's a semi-detached, same size with more upgrades. And this one just gets murdered. I wouldn't go near it compared to what else is out there. 1542 Beatty Trail, 412. It's a Powell model, deck in the back. California shutters, hardwood floors, 3 bedrooms upstairs plus a laundry. You got the ensuite. Great deal. Really good, solid, priced it bang on. 135 hallway, 419. It's a townhome. Big piece of land on here. You got all that stuff that Heathwood puts in: granite counters, hardwood floors, all that stuff. 2,000 square feet, 9-foot ceilings, all the rest. It's still a townhome. It's still 419. Makes me a little bit nervous. 134 Farrington is now a detached home, and I would take this one any day. 2,200 square feet, laundry. Kitchen's not bad. They did a few upgrades. They put California shutters in. There's no fencing here. There is 2-car parking in the driveway, and it's a good street. So it's good value for the money on Farrington here. There's a gas fireplace too. Now Hayward is a double garage home, quiet street. It's a link, so it's actually linked by the basement on this side, but from the outside it looks detached. And it says Hollywood style kitchen. Well, guess what? I haven't seen that kitchen on Cribs in a very long time. And you've got some upgrades that need to happen in here. But overall, and there might even be a possibility of an investment style home with 2 kitchens. It's a big home. It'll be big. I'm not sure how I feel about it, really. 881 Maxted is another one, even bigger than the previous one, double garage. Now, what's interesting is when you look at the direction this one faces, is it says fronting on the north side. When you look at Google Maps, they're almost always wrong in where they position it. So it says here, that's the east side of the street, and it would back onto Thompson. This one's on the north side, so we got to really be careful not to trust Google too much, even though they basically have taken over everyone's life. So that one there is on a different part than Google shows. 296 Potts Terrace, 539. It's a 2572 Glenwood model. Hardwood floors. Kitchen is basic. You got the fireplace there. I think if they did more money in the kitchen, they'd be more likely to get this price. It might be a little bit aggressive, but it's a very nice model. 612 Serafini, 619. Very open concept, 3,100 square feet. Double sink, all that stuff. So really, hardwood would have been nice in this home. It's okay. It doesn't really blow me away. 919 Ferguson, 2,900 square feet, same size as this, plus a finished basement. You got hardwood floors, you got a better looking kitchen here, and or at least in that family room area, in the finished basement. So this one is by far a better deal. I'd take this one any day over the previous. And Dempsey is the last one on the list. Tothberg, 3,300 square feet, 680, and nice looking kitchen here, lots of upgrades. And this one really looks nice. Here's my favorite part. It actually overlooks the pond there, and you get a nice little deck over here. I like it. I think there's a lot of value here. Typically, these ones will sell well over 6, no problem. So there's the list. Give me a call if you have any questions, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.